What's going on, guys? I am back with another video. This time it's a combo tutorial for Brigade Fire Kings. So I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get this to you guys. This is like my fourth time recording this. Every single time there's something wrong, like I forgot to leave the fan on in the background so it's making a bunch of noise, or um, my mic was muted and I forgot. But without further ado, let's get right into it. This is going to be a 1.5 card combo, so you're going to need Fraktall plus any BBW. And this 10 key, I'm just going to use it to search another Fraktall to represent a BBW. So anytime I say full Tri-Brigade Fraktall combo, this is what I mean. I'm going to be discarding Fraktall to send Kit. Kit is going to send Nerval. And then Nerval is going to add Karas. Karas is going to discard Fraktall. So this is the point where full Tri-Brigade combo starts to diverge a little bit. In this case, though, we're going to banish 4 to special summon the Shureg, and then we're going to link it off right away into the Zelantis. This is in order to search the Ponix. And then we're going to normal summon the Ponix because we have not normal summoned yet. So keep that in mind. We're going to do full Fire King combo. The full 1-card Ponix Fire King combo. So basically, we're gonna normal summon Ponix, add the Sanctuary, to, activate the Sanctuary to place the field spell. We're gonna activate the field spell, popping Ponix to add Garunix. We're gonna trigger Garunix to special summon itself, and then we're gonna trigger its on summon effect to then dump or destroy, I should say, from the deck, Barong. So that's basically your full Fire King combo, your full Fire King 1-card combo. You can see we still have Garunix here on the field. So now, what are we going to do with that? We're going to link it off into IP, of course. So now, this board looks extremely unassuming. It looks like, okay, he has, I guess, an IP that can link off into like a Nightmare Phoenix or something. But no, you'll see what we have. We're going to activate Barong in the standby, and we're also going to activate Ponix in the standby to add us Kieran, and then Ponix back from the grave. The moment they have a card that we want to non-target pop, we're going to activate the Kieran, destroying the Ponix in our hand. That's going to trigger our Garunix in the grave to special summon itself, and then its on summon effect to destroy one from the deck. The one we're going to destroy is going to be Kieran. We're going to use Kieran's effect to special summon the Ponix and then non-target pop one. So that's going to be our first interruption. So we're going to non-target pop a card that they control, and then we're going to search off of the Ponix, and we're going to activate the IP Masquerena. The IP Masquerena is going to link us into a Appaloosa for 3. And the Ponix is going to search us follow-up, either in the form of Circle or Skyburn, or sometimes even a Sanctuary or an Island, depending on how the match is going. So we've had a non-target pop. We have 3 negates on Appaloosa. And then we also have the board wipe off of the Garunix Eternity. Because we do still have the Sanctuary, we have our 2 level 8s that are Fire Kings. We can Xyz them into Garunix Eternity. Wipe the board. So yeah, that's going to be it for the first combo. It gets you pretty good follow-up because we have the Circle in hand, and we have the Garunix Eternity on the field. So no matter what we draw, we have basically game because we can go Circle, target the Garunix Eternity and something in the grave. It'll destroy the Eternity, special summon something from the grave, And then Eternity will special summon 2 big monsters. Then you'll pop one off of Fire King Island to add Kieran. And then you'll go Kieran to pop something else and special summon itself. And yeah, it's Garunix would activate, and yeah, so a lot of stuff there, a lot of stuff. So yeah, on to the next combo. All right, guys. So the next combo is going to be Fraktall plus any BBW, plus any card that you're going to put back into the deck in order to trade it for Revolt. So yeah, in order to represent a BBW, I'll use Tenki, but we are going to be actually adding something that makes a difference to how many interruptions we get at the end of our combo. So Tenki can actually give you an extra interruption off of this combo. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go through our regular Tri-Brigade combo. We're going to add, off of the Tenki, we're going to add the Hanuman. So this could be either Hanuman or Arvada. They essentially do the same thing, just acting as one extra interruption for the board. But this could also be just a EDOPro, and you would just be missing out on that one interruption that this specific card brings. So yeah, keep that in mind. We're going to go full Tri-Brigade combo. We're going to dump the kit, dump the Nerval. Nerval adds Karas. Karas is going to discard the Hanuman to then banish 4 to special summon the Shureg. And this time, instead of linking it off into the Zealantis, we're going to go into the Bear Bum. And you'll see why. We're going to activate the Shureg. Shureg is going to add us the Ponix, and then we're going to normal summon the Ponix, and then we're going to go through full Fire King combo. The Garunix is going to destroy the Barong. And then we're going to go into Sunlight Wolf. This could also be Tri-Brigade Rugal. They essentially serve the same purpose, but because we already have Sunlight Wolf in the deck, I just decided to cut the Rugal in order to make space. If you feel like there's something else in the deck that you're willing to cut for the Rugal, then he does come up in some combos that Sunlight Wolf doesn't. But for the most part, Sunlight Wolf does the same job as Rugal. So yeah, I'm happy with just Sunlight Wolf. So we're going to go into Sunlight Wolf, and then we're going to activate the Bear Brum to add Revolt and put back our random card. And then we're going to set the Revolt and pass. So during the standby phase, we're going to activate the Barong. Now, most opponents at this point would call by, and if they do call by, you can activate the Revolt to then summon the Barong, and then it essentially negates their call by, and you still get Barong's effect. So yeah, we'll go Revolt. I didn't summon the Barong, but you could have summoned the Barong to dodge like a called by, like I said. Also keep in mind, if you activate Ponix effect and they DD Crow it, or they called by that, then you could Revolt it to essentially do the same thing. But in that case, I don't think you would get the Ponix back to your hand because it wouldn't be considered the same copy. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and Revolt into the Shureg. And then we're gonna add the Kieran off of the Barong. We're gonna activate the Sunlight Wolf, the we're gonna activate the Sunlight Wolf, the Nerval, and the Kit. And we're going to block the most important effects. And the most important effects in this case are going to be the ones that add to the hand. So we're going to block the Sunlight Wolf and the Nerval using the Kit. So off of the Sunlight Wolf, we're going to add the Barong, because that's going to allow us to pop it off of Kieran and get more follow-up for next turn. Off of the Ponix, we're going to add itself back. And then off of the Barong, we're going to add the Kieran. So that's going to allow us to trigger our Garunix. The moment you have something to non-target banish and something to non-target pop, what you're going to do is you're going to activate Kieran. I actually activated Kieran a little too early here in this situation. Typically, you would want to wait till they have 2 cards that you want to interact with. But you could also just save the Sure Egg for when you Xyz. And then that could also be pretty useful because you could block like field spells that protect or things like that. So yeah, keep that in mind. Sure Egg is kind of flexible to whenever you're ready to special summon something. So you don't have to shotgun it right away, and you don't have to use it the moment you summon it off of Revolt. So we're going to activate the Kieran. That's going to trigger the Garunix. The Garunix is going to send another Kieran. We're going to go Kieran 1, Ponix 2 to special summon itself. Kieran is going to special summon the Hanuman. So remember what I told you earlier, it does come up. So the Hanuman can be used right now because we do have the Ponix here and we do have the Fraktall in hand. So we have plenty of material to use it as a negate. So yeah, we're going to trigger the Ponix to add the circle or any follow-up. Doesn't matter. We're going to negate a Speller Trap off of the Hanuman. And then we're going to special summon the Garunix Eternity. The moment the opponent has a board and they've special summoned, and we want to get rid of their whole board, we'll go ahead and summon the Eternity. The Eternity will pop everything. And then Sure Egg will get us a search for a EDOPro because we left one purposely in the banish pile. So we do get a EDOPro at the end of this combo. Pretty insane. So what have we had all together? We have a Kieran non-target pop, a Sure Egg non-target banish, 2 extremely good interruptions, by the way. We have a Hanuman negate, Speller Trap negate. We have the Garunix Eternity field destruction, and then we also have the EDOPro in hand. So that makes 5 individual interruptions plus insane follow-up because the Ponix was destroyed and so was the Barong. So like we're starting the opponent's turn with 5 cards guaranteed. So yeah, you can see we EDOPro there. We draw a card, we add Ponix back, we use Barong to add another card, and we have 5 cards in hand. This is insane. And just one of them is all we need to get game here, because we can go Garunix Eternity, pop the back row, and then we go Circle to pop the Eternity, to special summon something else from the grave, like a Kieran, or even a Hanuman to protect from back row. And then we special summon 2 more off of the Garunix Eternity effect. We special summon the Ponix because a fire was destroyed. We normal summon the Arvada. Now we have a monster negate too. I mean, like, you go into did we Farragy? We didn't Farragy. So you go into Farragy, special summon the Fraktall effect to banish more, to go into Race Velger or Double Dragon Lords or another Sure Egg. Like the options are kind of endless here, and like your draw could have been anything at that point, and you have game no matter what your opponent does. So yeah, this is one of my favorite combos to go through. It's probably the combo that I try to go for the most. The issue is it loses very hard to hand traps, so you have to be very careful about how you sequence your stuff. So yeah, very insane combo. I'll go ahead and let the combo finish playing out, and then we'll move on to the third and final combo. Alright guys, this is going to be the third and final combo. This is what I like to call normal summon Arvada. And this combo is used to play around Droll mainly, but it also plays around Ash. It does not play around both, so keep that in mind. What you're going to need in your hand is Arvada, Fraktall or Tenki, any BBW, and any fire. Some fire monsters will make this a better combo, but in this case we just went with Ash just to show that it can be any fire. So we're gonna go normal summon Arvada. We're gonna go into the full Tri-Brigade Fraktall combo, sending Kit, sending Nerval to add Karas. This would be the first point where your opponent could droll you. So if they drolled you, you would go Arvada negate, destroying Ash. We're gonna play through it as if the droll is not there. So the full combo gets us into the Shureg, and then we're gonna link off the Shureg and the Karas into the Farigite. So typically in the last couple of combos that I showed, we would go into either Zealantis or Bearbrum. In this case, we're gonna go into Farigite because we've already used our normal summon, and we're gonna need some way to get our Ponix on the board. So we're going to search the Ponix off of the Shureg because it was sent to the grave. And then we're going to use the Farigite to special summon the Ponix. We're going to go through the full Fire King combo. And then once you use the field spell, this is the correct place to Ash. If you're ever going against Fire King and you don't know what to Ash, just Ash the field spell every single time. But we have the Arvada. So what can they really do? We're going to Arvada negate. And this would also be the first point where you don't have to use Ash for this. But you still cannot use Ash as a hand trap because you do need it as a fire for your opponent's turn. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So in this case, we're going to go Fire King Island to destroy something. They're going to Ash it. We're going to negate it with Arvada. So we're going to destroy two things. We destroyed the Ponix and the Arvada, and we're going to negate the Ash and resolve the field spell. We're going to go Arvada to special summon the Ponix, and then Garunix to special summon itself. Garunix is going to destroy the Barong from the deck. That sets us up for next turn, and then we're going to go into a 3-negate Appaloosa. And then off of that, we'll do Farigite to draw one and put one back. It's worth noting, if you get a Fire King, I would keep the Fire King over the Ash because the Ash is useless in the grave and the Fire Kings are not. So keep that in mind. So through either Ash or Droll, we have 3 Appaloosa negates. We have the Kieran, and we do have a fire because we kept this Ash in our hand. So we have a fire to destroy off of the Kieran. So we have our 3 Appaloosa negates. We have the Kieran. That's going to trigger our Garunix to then destroy another Kieran from the grave. The Kieran that's destroyed off of the Garunix is going to special summon our Arvada. So at this point you have either a 4th monster negate or you have a board wipe. So you could pick and choose either one. Let's say for some reason they get rid of your Sanctuary, you still have the Arvada to use as a monster negate. If they get rid of the Arvada for some reason, then you still have these two to use for an Xyz. So you get your 3 negates off of Appaloosa, you get your non-target pop off of Kieran, you get your board wipe, or a another monster negate. And this is all through Droll or Ash. And then you're going to use the Arvada that's destroyed off of your Garunix Eternity to special summon the Barong. And then Barong would be destroyed during the end phase to then search again during your standby phase for more follow-up. So this combo has potentially the least amount of follow-up out of all of the combos, but it has the most protection. So use it against players that you know are running Droll Ash, or even both. Um, but yeah, I use this combo very often, and it does save me in certain moments, and um, I just think it's a good tool to have in your toolbox in case the moment comes up. So yeah, that'll be it for today's combo video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it by liking and subscribing, and if you did, I will be uploading some more videos in the near future, going over some other builds and some other combos that I know and some other matches that I saved as replays and want to show off to you guys. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. And I'm out. Peace.